My name is Ade. I'm here with my beautiful wife, Ifemi.
Hi.
I saw something online about skin bleaching. 77% of Nigerian women are using skin lightening cream. That kind of worry me a lot. And growing up as well, I kind of have a lot of women that use cream products. So, but then because when you're growing up, you just what you see. So I didn't know how big it is, but saying it now kind of really touched me. So I think it's something that I can talk about and my wife can talk about as well. So we'll be talking about that today. So my wife, what do you think a lot of people are using skin bleaching cream?
It stems from colorism in the black community, and that is born out of slavery and colonialism.
Yeah.
The lighter you were in the slave house. He wasn't in the field toiling. He was the house slave, And so in the Caribbean, where my mum is from, it's, after slavery, that mentality continued. So the lighter you were, the better jobs you get. Up until this day, not to say that everybody that works in a bank is going to be light-skinned, but you tended to get the better in terms of the beauty that we see in the mainstream media. It's white beauty, and it's what I don't think everybody really thinks about how deep it is. They just aspire to be what is beautiful.
Yeah, I think to confirm what you're saying, I think Beyonce dad did some interview recently on radio. He's talking about because his daughter is light skin. That's what bring the amount of success that she had.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. So he's knowing the fact.
That's a good acknowledgement.
Yeah.
She can sing.
Yeah.
She can sing like no other.
Yeah, but that kind of bring that. But saying that as well, you said slavery and this and that. But Nigeria, most of us in Nigeria, we didn't go through slavery. We didn't
go through slavery, but you went through colonialism. And you know what I mean? And that is a slavery in itself. That was a mental slavery.
That's true.
Through colonialism, you are taught that, white is right, it is supreme.
That's true.
And you're still digesting the main media, which shows white beauty and even light skin, that becomes the standard, the beauty standard, and it's not light-skinned people's fault.
No, it's true. That's true. It's true. Saying that also, I remember growing up in it when there's a lot of music about yellow people, because in Nigeria we claim yellow people, because they're Omo. So I remember there's music called Omo Pupa or Omo Pupa Le Mife, Omo Pupa or the Omo Female, meaning light skin girl, you don't want light skin girl, you don't want to follow this and that. So there's more music about yellow light skin people than black people. But saying that though, we always hear the saying and slogan of black is beautiful, black is strong, black is this. But even 77% of women in Nigeria are using lighting skin, so they really believe in that black is beautiful and black is strong. Or they're just saying it to just make them feel good. What do you think?
Do you know what? It's down to the individual. Like, my mum is light and my dad is dark. And when I was younger, I was darker than I was now. I haven't used any lightening cream or whatever. And I was the dark one in my family. But that wasn't a problem in my family. I wasn't made to feel alienated because of my darker skin. In fact, my mum, being lighter skinned, was so proud to have a darker skinned baby. She always talks about she wished she was darker. So, you know, you do have that, you know, the light skin wishing they were darker and the dark skin wishing they were lighter. I think it's
just human
it's human nature. Yeah, it's a human nature. It's a bad part of human nature, you know.
It's true. You
Part of you is always striving
to
to be something what you're not.
Wanna be.
So I think that there's terms like black is beautiful, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, you know. We all heard that growing up, but then, you know, when I was growing up, the boys would be like, they want a browning. Yeah, a browning. They don't want no dark skin, and a browning is a light skinned girl. So again, it's like, as black people, we all have different shades in our family. We all have different shades in our friends. Do you know what I mean? I think the problem is when you start to see yourself as less than because you're light skinned or because you're dark skinned, or you start to feel like, all right, as a teenager, I can't lie, maybe sometimes I did feel a way that the boys would be like, they want a browning, but can that make me not like my light skinned sister? Or not like a gin light, do you know what I mean? But I guess it just comes down to the individual mentality. I'm shocked that 77% of
77%.
77% of Nigerians use women, but
why is it always women though?
But the men are using it too.
Yeah, no, but it's more of the
Can we
ladies.
talk about Vibes Cartel for a minute?
Yeah, but that is
no, but
okay.
That is where.
Okay,
that
let's
is
say
where.
Congolese men, some of Jamaican men as well, probably some Nigerian men as well.
Some Nigerian man.
Yeah, but for some reason it's like men kind of accept the dark skin more than women accept the dark skin. I
would say up until a certain point, up until Vibes made it mainstream, and then, you know, enough men are bleaching their skin, so their tattoos can show up.
That's funny still. But and going back again to what we're saying. So do we really believe in this? What we're saying about black is this and black is that? Because we can't be going on that saying black. It's like we're just trying to. Yoruba people have this saying, and if you know don't sugar or internal don't sugar, someone that they're not happy, they're not happy, but they're licking sugar just to make their mind sweet. So it's like the saying, like deep down, like we're not really proud of our skin.
Yeah, I think, and again that goes down to the damage done mentally.
True. So it's going to take a lot to rewrite that damage
by slavery and colonialism.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, we need to have these slogans, black is beautiful. We need to talk about it, you know.
Yeah.
And the one thing that I don't get as well is that, you know, in Nigeria they'll be using cream, but they're saying that they're toning. So there's toning.
So I think it's content towards the.
It's still bleaching the
yeah,
skin,
but maybe
but
not.
They're not going white. You always want to defend.
Look, it's not right.
Toning.
No,
yeah, but
true.
I'm just like, it's bleaching, it's bleaching.
But saying that all though, yeah. Going back to what you said, because this is something that it's been put into us. It's been rooted into us. So saying black is beautiful, black is this and that is not going to change it. So I think we need action, and probably having like this conversation that we're having now to change it, because we need to do the work instead of doing the talking.
And the action is being there. I mean, you know, I think a lot of people are having open discussions about how they feel.
Let me cut you short. That's true though, because I think in Ghana, in Rwanda, they cannot make a government policy that they ban the bleaching cream. So even in Rwanda, they have to enforce the law. People have to. If I go right, I think Rwanda and Ghana. One or two. I'm not confirmed before we finish this. So
we can do a lot more like that. But you know, it's a big industry. You know, people are making money.
Yeah, I think we should start targeting the people that are making the products.
Yeah, people. You know, it's not just black people that do it.
It's true, like Asian people. True.
Asians do it. Do you know what I mean? Even
Even Chinese and all these people.
Yeah, there's lots of people of color
True.
that do it to either to adhere to the Western beauty standards, but I do think that we are seeing dark skinned girls a lot more.
True.
But I think there is a fine line between, you know, black is beautiful in all of its shades, from
True.
dark to the lightest, and it's not dark against light and us.
Yeah, true. It's not about that.
So,
Yeah.
so we need to be celebrating all different hues of this beautiful brown.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean?
So I think we just need to be true to ourselves, which is keeping the original and keeping the real. So if you're black and brown or black and light skin, just maintain your color of your skin. Don't try and if you're dark, can be lighter. You get me?
Yeah.
So I think that would make it more balanced.
Yeah, it's about individuals. Do you know what I mean? It's individually about being happy with who you are and yourself, realizing your beauty within you. I mean, look at there's people like Kim Kardashian and Ariana Grande. When they take pictures, they look like they're mixed race because they are blacking up. They're blacking up their face.
Saying that I don't know, there's some lady in I think Germany that she's using the skin the skin stuff to be black. And saying that as well, they want to go into white people, but they're trying to get the sun to look blacker and using face tones.
Exactly, so it goes both ways, you know.
Yeah. So, but that's still being to that what I'm saying anyway. We not believe in what we're saying, and
do you know what? A lot of people do believe in what they're saying.
Obviously, I believe what I'm saying anyway. I believe black and beautiful.
A lot of people will believe in what they're saying. I think that the more we have these conversations, the more we talk to our children about it, the more we, education starts in your own home.
True.
The more we tell our children that they're beautiful.
Yeah, true.
The more we tell them that their hair is gorgeous. The more that we speak life and we speak love into them.
True.
The less they're gonna grow up looking outwards instead of inwards.
Yeah, and I think the more they see someone that look like them on TV as well.
Yeah.
I know they don't have to look out there for role model. Probably I'll as a parent is that role model, best role model. But I think we need to have more black leading role as well.
Better representation.
And better representation. I think that will really help.
But it's like in Nigeria, I can't imagine that the TV just has English people.
No, in Nigeria there's a lot of probably 90% or 95% of Nigerian products is
So it will be, they will be seeing themselves on the TV.
In Nigeria, but in England it's different.
In Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what is, that just shows you how deep that mental slavery is.
That is true. But I think this year, this 2020 is the year that everything change.
Year of change.
Yeah, because I've always believed this time is different because we have all this slogan, all this movement and everything. Yeah, I know I always trying to talk about Black Lives Matter, but I just believe anyway. What we're saying is not about Black Lives Matter right now, which does matter. No. But I still think that is a standard or is a line. You know what I mean? This is a time that things change forever. I believe so.
There's definitely been a shift. There's definitely been a shift and a positive shift in terms of the people coming together.
Yeah.
And speaking their mind.
Yeah, and again, because now we want to know about our history. Now we're talking about history, so that's one of the different as well. Because unlike before, the youths we don't really talk more about history, or it's not out there. But now, when you go on social media, oh my God, everybody's like history expert now. People are digging into the history, and you can see that. So I think that is going to change a lot of things as well. So I believe so because you have to hope and believe it. So I believe so because it's different, man. This time is different. It's different. So we just have to have the kind of conversation, and
Yeah.
that's what will make the change.
You have to make the change for the next generation.
Yeah.
Target the companies, boycott them, tell them they can't
Yeah.
giving people these cancerous products.
Yeah, man, we need to start digging into the
mean?
company and try and look how to name them and shame them as well. You get me? So, because it's wrong. Because some people are saying that they're making money and people are getting cancer, people are getting liver disease. Because I watched some program on Netflix. I can't remember what name it is called, but some Nigerian lady that live in England. That because of the way she looked, she was being targeted and be bullied and everything. Then she went back to Nigeria to trace her roots. So I know you haven't seen that anyway,
but I haven't seen it, but I tell you, like, I'm half Nigerian and I'm half Asian. I am an African, and at school, to get you ABC, your African boo boo. Do you know what I mean? And it's just like, well, that was when I was little, and it's like, I think that's less to do with your skin
colour. ABC African boo boo. What's that?
ABC, what was African Batty Cleaner? That was an ABC.
African Batty Cleaner, fucking sorry.
Sorry, I can laugh now.
That's wrong,
African
man.
Batty Cleaner.
I was saying that anyway.
So, you get the Caribbean children saying that to that.
You saying that to my... I come get you.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, but now the table of tone though.
No, but I'm saying, like, so that was my generation. Like, by the time we grew, that was stupidness. That was primary school stupidness. By the time we grew, we was more accepting of each other. You know, my
you guys get Africa so much, not you guys, but you Caribbean people,
alright, you have to remember. So when we came, when my grandma came from Barbados and my granddad, you know nothing about no Africans.
You know about African? Are you sure about that one?
You know about Africans, but it's not like you are an African. You are a Bayesian, or you are a Jamaican. Do you know what I mean? Or you're from St. Lucia. You're not. So you're not African. You're not identifying as where you are originally from. You're identifying
from the colonies,
from where you ended up as a slave. Do you know what I mean? But then it worked both ways, because my Nigerian grandparents, when it come to the Nigerians, they did not like the Caribbean side.
Well, it's never gonna like you if you're calling us BBC or whatever.
They wasn't calling them that then, So it's just they didn't like each other, because
I think because we have similarity.
We have similarities.
So there's always competition. When you have similarity, there's always competition. I'm better than you better than you.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, and that's it. So when my mum and my dad got together, that was like difficult on both sides. Do you know what I mean? But then me, growing up, I didn't find that amongst my friends, maybe because we're all in the same situation. Do you know what I mean? Growing up in England, do you know what I mean? True. Like, my mum was, a Rasta in the 80s, 70s, 80s, when they was really starting to look back into their identity and find out where they were from. And do you know what I mean? And that's being in a foreign land where you feel you know that you're marginalized, and you feel that oppression. Do you know what I mean? That's what made them look back. And I guess my mum's parents, being from the Caribbean, probably never felt the need to do that, because although they were in a colonized country, they weren't in a white person's country. Do you know what I mean? Although there was still colorism, they didn't know racism like how my mum's generation.
Until I came to England, I didn't know about racism as well. Yeah, true.
Until the children of the Windrush experienced racism, and it's like, what do? Do you try and be like them, or do you try and be like you? And if you don't know who you are, what do you do?
That's true.
What do you do? do you go out and get some bleaching cream and try to
Blend in.
to blend in? If 78%, 77% is doing it, do you want to
Sure.
look like everybody else?
Sure.
You know, we is
I think we just need to think of ourselves. We need to decolonize our mind, and we need to educate ourselves more. And
but things have changed. And
yes,
things are
it's changing. But this is not the study was 2019.
Yeah.
So it's of recent anyway. So
yeah, I believe that half of that is the people that's toning, though, you know.
I know skin toning, my people.
But
But saying that,
I
I think the government needs to do something about it as well. The government needs to put a law or pass a law that prohibits selling those kind of products because it's not good for us.
Yeah.
So what they're allowing that to happen?
Yeah, they definitely should.
So,
the government needs to do more about it. If it wasn't available, people wouldn't be
They
able
won't
to
do it.
You know, but then you do have the problem of people making their own cream.
That's fine, but at least it'll be less.
No,
Probably maybe 20%, usually instead of 7%.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, if we stay on this topic, we're going to be on it forever. So, moving forward, I believe we need to talk about this every time. So you yourself can do yourself or Black Race a favor and talk about this to your kids, to your friends, to anybody that think needs to hear about this. So our skin is beautiful. We're beautiful people. We're lovely. So we need to live it that way. So we don't need to change or be somebody else. So you just need to love yourself. So I love myself. Love yourself as well. So I don't have anything to say to them.
Yeah, just love yourself. Love your brothers and your sisters. You know, all different shades. You know, all beautiful. Let's stop there. Let's stop the hating.
Let's stop the competition.
There's no competition.
There's no need to. I'm better than you, you're better than me. Let's cooperate self confrontation, okay?
Appreciate the beauty in each other.
Yeah.
And you know, and they'll be no stopping us.
Yeah, that's good. So until we see you again, stay blessed and stay black.